Catch me!
Ding dong, ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old and weak, sleepy gray elephant. Ding dong, ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old gray elephant.
Hello, Pavel. Will you come to the clinic right now? This is urgent. You were right.
Dr. Andreev. My condolences for your loss.
Thank you for coming. The patients can't wait, you know that. And it's better for you to join the others.
Do you know where I can donate some things? A church or an orphanage, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, and I'll be stopping by tomorrow for the toys. Maybe they can use them in pediatrics. If not, I'll find some other places to throw them.
Do you remember 6 months ago, you removed a tumor on the trigeminal nerve? It seems clear now, but the patient had phantom pains. We've tried everything, but nothing works.
So what?
Tell the patient you'll do an operation on her. We'll give her some sleeping medications and convince her that we remove the nerve completely. Placebo would remove her pain. Hello, doctor. Do you still remember me? You operated on me. You know, it feels like my whole face has been carved up with a knife. It's too painful. I need to be checked now. Please take a seat. Dr. Andreev has studied the scans and agreed to give us a consultation. I think it's about the nerve. You know, I think you didn't remove all the nerves completely.
Where does it hurt?
It hurts right here. Well?
No reaction. The nerve has been removed completely.
What about the pain? I still feel it. It really hurts.
Phantom pains are a neuropathic problem. Have a nice day.
Do you actually think I'm just being crazy, huh?
You don't need to shout. The operation was a success. The rest is not my responsibility.
Doctor, I beg you, please help me get rid of this pain. You can't imagine. I'm completely exhausted. I can't sleep at night. Every day of my life feels like a torture for me.
You have to manage these symptoms on your own.
The patient is 35-year-old male, tumor in the fourth vertebra. This can be considered a complicated case.
Complicated? More like hopeless for me. Do we know the source?
Lung cancer for about a year now. It started with the hip joints. Don't hurry, I will help you there.
It has already been metastasized.
His wife is pregnant.
Who?
His wife, Ludmila.
And so?
We must speak with her. We must break the news gently to the wife.
Hello.
Hi, Pavel.
Give this to Dr. Semyonov.
You can go see him. He's alone right
No,
now.
thank you.
Dr. Andreev. My sincere condolences. It's a terrible tragedy. Please accept my sympathies.
Metastasis in the fourth vertebra. It's quite risky to conduct an operation in that part because...
The vertebral artery passes through the tumor. It supplies the upper section of the spinal cord with blood. Any mistake in the spinal cord will be damaged, I know.
Yes, so radiation therapy.
Radiation therapy won't help. It will cause swelling, which is lethal in this case. Anything more?
You know this very well.
Yes. Hospitals have been rejecting us. We're actually losing hope, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Dr. Andreev.
Good afternoon.
You have my sympathies.
I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do to help you. Unfortunately, medical science, it cannot perform miracles. I'm really sorry.
I'm not asking for miracles. I don't expect you to heal my husband. No, not completely. All I ask you is to extend his life by a month. Please, just so I can give birth and he can see our child and hold him in his arms. We dreamt about this child for so long. Please, I beg you, just extend his life for a month.
I'm sorry, but this is impossible.
Hello, Dr. Andreev.
Please, I'm begging you. Just a month.
Yes?
Hi, Pavel. Looking for me?
Come in.
How are you? I tried calling you, but you weren't picking up.
Chordoma, stage 4, male, 35 years old.
Thinking of doing this operation?
No allergic reactions. Please check the blood.
Pavel, do you know what you're getting yourself into?
Yeah, and we're operating on the occipital lobe.
Is it true that the patient was hopeless? Did she account for everything? How sure is she'll give birth in time? Pavel, you're about to do an operation that will change nothing, simply nothing. He will die soon anyway. This is unethical, Pavel.
Anna, I'm asking you to check his blood.
Fine.
Is it all right? You're not refusing? Sign the consent to the operation, stating you're aware of the risks and trusting us with all the treatment methods.
Doctor. Just a sec. Doctor, do you promise? A month?
Yes, you will have a month.
I have complete trust in you. Come on. Here. Yeah. Over here.
I'm asking you to at least talk to him, Nikolai. He's not a stranger to you.
He wasn't a stranger.
Wait a minute. Are you in your right mind? Both of you share one experience. You both suffer from the same tragedy.
Irina, tragedy doesn't unite. It sets people apart from each other. I guess everyone is left alone with their pain.
No. You've been a family.
Can't you understand? I can't bear to see him.
Are you blaming him?
No, it's not that. It's just that when I look at him, I see them. Marina and Valerka. Hello?
Dr. Semyonov, Andreev has booked operating room 2.
All right. I give my consent.
Dang. I'm speaking up as a psychoneurologist. Andreev shouldn't be performing right now or on any active duty since he hasn't recovered yet.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
I have no intention of pestering the head of neurosurgical department with that advice.
Okay, fine.
We're challenging his decisions, when and whom to operate on.
I understand.
Dr. Pavel, I am warning you one more time.
Dr. Volokoshin, I've seen the sign on the door with your new title on it, but I assure you it won't stop me.
No, it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't.
Yes. Mr. Fedosov, may I? Yes, come in. Can you please have a look at this? This is crazy. Who does he think he is? Why did you come to me with this? Well, do you expect me to go to Dr. Semyonov? Well, it's good that you came to me, for everything. Please, take a seat. You know what? Dr. Artyom, some decisions can lead to some very juicy prospects. Aren't you Dr. Andreev's deputy? I'm an acting deputy. I see. Acting in name only. Effectively, you are his deputy. And do you know how that happened? Andreev didn't want you for the job. Acting as a deputy is a technical necessity. We have a large patient flow, am I right? Well, it seems like it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand where you're getting at. You'll somehow get it. If you listen to my advice more closely from now on, Doctor, then the next time you'll come here and talk to me in my office, you'll just be an acting deputy. And what should I do to make it happen? Well, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just don't get in the way of Andreev.
Are we ready?
Everything's ready.
We're performing a spondylectomy of 2 vertebrae.
Scalpel. I'm making an incision.
Copy.
Prepare the clamps.
Coagulogram data good. Hemodynamics is normal. ICP normal, all good.
It'll be funny if he succeeds.
Lita, be quiet, please.
Sorry.
Yes, Dr. Semyonov.
Right. I'm crossing the root of the arc. There should be no surprises. The spinous superior and inferior articular processes, the transverse process, and the root of the arc must be removed as a single fragment.
Is this enough?
We'll see in a moment.
Good thing the tumor didn't invade the spine.
Done. I'm extracting the first vertebra. Get ready. Prepare the coagulant.
Yes?
Dr. Semyonov?
It can't be done without removal. And we will have to remove more than 2 vertebrae.
The course of the operation doesn't allow for this.
What is that shadow over here?
Some kind of artifact?
What amplifier did you use?
The new one from Novomed. We've been using them for a month now, since you signed off on the Commission's findings.
Me?
Well, yeah, Dr. Fedosov and I came to see you, and you signed it, equipment compliance.
I see. You can go for now, Doctor. I'll wait for Dr. Andreev here.
Over here.
I can't see it.
Loose consistency and a distinctive color.
Right. We missed it on the MRI.
Dr. Zabalkina?
The heart is receiving excessive pressure. We have to lessen the pressure at once.
Do what you must. I still need at least 2 hours.
Pavel, that's too long.
I must remove 4 more vertebrae. Electric knife.
4 more?
We're not ready for this.
You are to follow my orders. I'm taking full responsibility on this operation.
Dr. Andreev, you know I'm always on your side, but this?
Whose side you're on is not important. You can choose another side. We'll finish without you.
Should I switch sides?
Drill, please. Suction.
Bring 2 more blood packs, please.
Saline.
A bit to the left. Yes, right there.
Did he just separate the head from the neck of the patient?
Completely.
Surgical tampon.
You can replace one vertebra easily. Actually, two. But six?
Dr. Andreev.
Tweezers, please.
Clear.
Extracting the fifth vertebra.
Well, he can now rotate his head 360 degrees.
Lita.
Would you dare attempt this?
Extend anesthesia.
To completely disrupt the surgical
Wait for my
plan?
signal.
First, I'd have to be either crazy or a genius, and the son-in-law of the director.
He's no longer his son-in-law, and no genius. The month of life that he promised is too optimistic and unrealistic.
You want him to make a mistake, don't you? So that Volokushin can...
No. All I want is world peace.
That's it. Now, we install a fixing plate, and he lives another month.
Doctor, is the surgery over? Should we celebrate now?
There's nothing to celebrate.
I see. I just hoped the patient would feel better.
MRI showed an incomplete picture. There were more metastases.
Pavel, you understood this before the operation. Let me ask you, was that your intention all along? To approve one surgical plan and then totally go in different direction?
I promised him a month.
Why is that?
His wife must give birth.
So what? Do you honestly think that's a sufficient reason to do this operation? He won't be able to hold the child in his arms. He just extended his time in existence, that's all.
I did everything in my power.
This doesn't look like medicine to me.
What does it look like?
It looks like you're trying to shift your personal pain onto the lives and destinies of other patients and people. And you don't have the right to do that.
He will see his son.
Step away from the edge.
You're imagining things.
Do you feel like you are all alone? That it's just you who feels pain? Do you have any idea what we're going through in your life? Do you know that Nikolai goes up to the nursery every day, builds stuff out of Lego, and then breaks it apart, then builds and breaks it again, over and over? And I don't have any idea how to help him. I'm afraid of him. Afraid for you. I've been helping people through grief for many years. And now I'm scared. Scared and don't know what to do. Tell me, please. How can I help you? Please tell me, Pavel. How can I help you?
You can't.
I'll stay with the patient until he regains consciousness. I feel uneasy.
Today was the first time I was glad I was just assisting.
Do you think Andreev made the wrong decision?
I don't know. There was a moment I thought he was gonna cut the spinal cord simply because it interfered with the view of the operation. Like a machine. Like a robot surgeon.
It's just very hard for him now. Please understand.
Of course, I understand him. It's just that he shouldn't be back so soon.
Doctor, I haven't thanked you yet after the operation.
Oh, don't mention it.
No, even so. Thank you, Doctor. They told me about the terrible tragedy of your family. Accept my sympathies.
When he's conscious, you'll be able to see him.
Ludmila, good afternoon. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. Thank you for everything you're doing for me and my family as well.
I understand. Dr. Andreev hasn't told you anything. During the surgery on your husband, he did something unacceptable, you see, and now I must inform you. It is my duty to break the news to you since you don't have any idea. Your husband has fully lost all of his motor functions.
Wait, how?
Andreev removed 6 of his cervical vertebrae. By doing so effectively, separating his head from his body, damaging the rest of his spine. Which means you have the right to sue him, you get me? Oh, crap. Hurry! Get me a wheelchair! Call maternity! Come on, hurry up! Gently now. Sit down. You have to calm down.
Wait for 3 weeks.
Did anyone call?
None. Dr. Semyonov, wait, I'm sorry. Dr. Andreev left some documents for you a while ago. I just remembered.
Thank you.
Yes, I see it. Come on, hurry up. Come on. You have to wave to the camera.
Dad, look what I can do!
Oh, come on, you shouldn't dare me.
Look, I'm flying!
I'll win this game. You shouldn't dare me, I'm telling you. Croc, scissors, paper, shoot.
Mom, I'm on top of the world!
Honey, not so fast.
Good evening, Nikolai. Please don't move. Look at me. Blink if you can see me clearly. That's good. You can try and talk, but do it gently, and please do not attempt to move.
What's wrong with me?
The operation is over and successful. You're fine.
Am I paralyzed?
No, of course not. Try moving your arm. Good, that's good. Try raising it. Good, the arms are moving.
And my legs?
Not everything at once.
And my head?
Let me try to explain everything.
Hi. You don't need them. Why is that? It's my family. Well, when Anna gave birth to Alevtina, you were... Are you trying to say that I was already dead? Worm food, is that it? Right. You're just a dream. I don't know. If I am a dream, it's not me. It's your subconscious. What did you want to ask me? About the chair. What chair? The baby chair. What for? That day, I was putting the seat in the car. I couldn't fix it. Come again? I can't hear you. I couldn't fix the baby chair. Were you thinking of that during the operation? How much are you hurting? Huh? What? You were thinking about your grief? Feeling sorry for yourself? Answer me! In the cortical band of the second vertebra, there was an edema. Don't tell me you never noticed.
Keep your legs apart. Breathe deeply. Breathe more.
Please, nurse. You have to help me. Open me up.
You have to do it the natural way, all right?
Please, I have to make a call right away. Please help me. I have to.
So this is the only option?
Excuse me. Yes, hello. You want me in maternity? Okay, I'm coming. Nikolai, I will ask the on-call nurses to stay with you. I have to go to the 6th floor in the maternity right now.
Is it Ludmila?
Yes, she's on her way. She'll be fine.
Doctor!
Ah,
So it was possible not to rush things with me?
I'm sorry, I'll call the nurses.
Don't exhale during contractions. Breathe in deep and push. Don't let the air out.
1 milligram of adrenaline now.
Come on, breathe in. Come on, push.
1, 2, 3.
Push, you can do it. Great, you've done it. Congratulations.
The pressure is too low.
You promised, Doctor. A month.
3 or 5 minutes max.
Nikolai. Here he is, meet your son. A healthy and pretty baby boy. He's looking for his dad. Do you want to hold him?
Did you hear it?
A predictable swelling, I'd say.
It's always a possibility, but it doesn't mean Andreev has made a mistake.
Oh, come on, seriously?
Wait, the metastases were discovered only during the operation. Perhaps resection.
If you ask me, Andreev does not know what he's doing.
Dr. Volokoshin, what do you mean by that?
Did you not just hear me? The man suffered a tragedy, and due to this stress, has lost it completely. What, you mean to tell me you think all of his actions were sound?
And when metastases were discovered by Dr. Andreev on the area, he's decided on a total resection of it.
Yes, and destroyed everything all at one time. Dr. Volokoshin, you wanted to say something? As I have mentioned from the very beginning that the case was totally hopeless, and that I personally wasn't ready to bear the responsibility either, as a doctor, or as a deputy head.
I believe it's acting deputy, if I remember it correctly.
Dr. Varlamova.
Yes?
With all due respect, this is a meeting of the heads of the departments, so would you please?
Right. Huh. This is an inquisition, not a meeting.
Please continue. As a result, our healthcare facility. As a result, our clinic's reputation went down because of Dr. Andreev's negligence. And if it weren't for your actions, then perhaps the patient would now be holding his child in his arms. We would have been enjoying his family, and he'd still be breathing today.
I performed the operation the way I saw fit, at the time. The decision was mine alone, and all responsibility is mine alone.
Dr. Andreev, I will grant your request for voluntary resignation. Dr. Yegorov, I think we can manage without disciplinary action, but I want you to remember this. The assistant to the operating surgeon is not a silent shadow, following all his wishes. You could have stopped Dr. Andreev, but you didn't. Too bad. We're done here. Thank you.
Hi, Pavel.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, but Alevtina though.
Diagnosis?
Nothing good. The valve is not developing. The transplant needs to be carried out, otherwise everything's fine.
I resigned.
What about Semyonov?
He granted it. Fetisov is happy.
I see. He's in charge of everything now. And brings Volokoshin everywhere with him.
I came to say goodbye.
Where to now?
I don't know. Maybe go somewhere else. I know I should help you. Or show sympathy, but I can't, I'm sorry.
I understand. Don't worry, I'll cope. I'm strong. Take care. Good luck.
Find Yekharov quickly. I need him here now. I want here within 5 minutes. You understand me? Oh, Mr. Vyacheslav, what a misfortune. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Get to the point.
We thought it was nothing serious, but there's hemorrhaging and we need to perform urgent surgery.
Who will perform it?
Yekharov is a good doctor, but he is a bit young.
I don't need good. My wife needs the best.
What happened?
She fell from a building. I'm taking her to the 8th floor, our first VIP patient.
How long has she been unconscious?
They injected her with relanium. Inside the ambulance, no fractures seen. They suspect a simple concussion.
Take her to tomography immediately.
Wait, I'm supposed to take her to the 8th floor. The order came from Dr. Fetisov.
And what if she dies? Do you think Fetisov will be held responsible?
Tell me, who's the best?
Andreev?
Andreev, he's the guy who wanted to scrap our equipment.
He knows what he's doing. Call Andreev.
Going rogue again? So, what do we have here?
Epidural hematoma, do you see it?
Where exactly?
Convexidal to the right of the sagittal sinus. What's your qualification?
What do you mean by that?
What's your specialty? I never heard about it.
Anesthesiologist. Just like our doctors about Kina.
In that case, he should know how to read images from scans. The white area is blood.
That I can see. How serious is it?
The hematoma is quite large. If we don't operate immediately, her brain may be irreversibly damaged.
So you're saying that she can die?
Yes. In this situation, fatality is high.
I see. How's the treatment?
Do you mean the course of action? I told you everything.
We will prepare the operating room. If you'd be so kind, can you drop a surgical plan and perhaps let's have a final drink? What do you say about that?
Have you just forgotten? I was fired.
No need to rush things. You have 2 more weeks.
I don't get you. You yourself insisted on my dismissal.
But now I'm asking you to stay. I'm gonna offer you a deal. You get to work on the 8th floor for the next 2 weeks, with an opportunity to operate. Do you agree?
Do you have empty wards over there?
We do, yes.
Can I sleep there? While I'm on call, shall we say?
Well, certainly. I do understand, and you have my sincere sympathy on your loss.
Aspirator. Dissector. Coagulator. Saline, please.
Saline.
Right, enough. Dissector. Prepare gauze. Yes, injection.
Pressure dropping.
No problem. It'll stabilize in a moment. Prepare more gauze. Prepare hemostatic sponge. Slight bleeding. Nothing to worry about.
Pressure normal.
That's good. The hematoma has been removed. Brain structures are not damaged. Finishing soon.
Well, here we are. The operation is about to be concluded. Everything went great. I told you Andreev is a splendid brain surgeon.
And when will the anesthesia wear off?
Well, the next 24 hours are very important. I think Andreev will want lever and then neurovegetative blockade.
What is that?
It's a medically induced kind of sleep. Artificial coma, 1-2 days maximum, so that an edema won't develop and the brain is able to cope with the damage.